Morning, Trenches friends. This is Trish. Again, this is the third workout from the United in Movement fundraiser. If you're interested in it, check it out at unitedinmovement.org. Great causes are being supported. A lot of fun stuff going on. I'll let you go ahead and look at that yourself. So the workout itself, though, is a 20-minute, as many rounds as possible. So you don't want to go out of the gate blazing. I mean, this isn't a 10 to 12 minute, 8 to 10 minute sprint. This is you're going to have to keep going. These movements can be very taxing depending on your strengths and your weaknesses. So you pick your division, the compete, move hard, or just move, 20 hand release push-ups, 30 goblet squats, 40 hand release push-ups, 50 dumbbell lunges, 60 hand release push-ups, and 70 suitcase dumbbell carry. And that's going to be RX is 50-35. For the Move Hard division, which is the one I started in the compete and quickly moved to Move Hard, is 20 hand release push-ups, 30 weighted squats, 40 hand release push-ups, 50 weighted lunges, 60 hand release push-ups, and 70 single arm suitcase carry. Okay, so the thing with both of those guys, those are basically deadlifts, single arm deadlifts. And with the Move Hard, the big difference you'll see is it's not a 35-pound, it's just a heavy object. They're suggesting like a backpack or something along those lines, something you can put on your back. And in the Just Move division, you have 15 push-ups, and they can be from your knees or from the wall. So what we like to scale as elevated push-ups, that would be fine. Anything that keeps that core nice and engaged and your shoulders and hips moving in unison. 20 air squats, 25, 30 lunges, 35 push-ups, 40 single leg unweighted deadlifts. So I'm going to demo these movements in just a couple minutes, but first I want to go over the warm-up. So for the warm-up, it's going to be a 200-meter run. You can do something else to substitute that if that's not easily accessible for you. 30 seconds of jumping jacks, 1 minute of jumping jacks, high knees and a butt kickers. Let's get to those walkouts with shoulder taps so you start getting those shoulders ready for all the work. Spider-Man lunges to start opening up those hips, and then hollow rocks to get that core nice and engaged. When you're after that, focus on your mobility. Some people like the pigeon stretch. I like the couch stretch. Just open up those hips, sit at the bottom of the squat for a couple seconds. I like goblet squats here, weighted too. It's up to you what works best for you. Make sure you roll out the front of your shoulders and the lats. You can use a lacrosse ball or a foam roller. You want to get those shoulders ready and open for all the work they're going to do. And then make sure you do some glute bridges to prime your glutes and hamstrings for all the deadlifts and the lifting you're going to be doing. Right before you start the workout, do 3 push-ups, 3 air squats, 3 lunges, and 3 of the unweighted single leg deadlifts, and do that 3 times in a row just to get ready for that AMRAP. Chest, your knees, your thighs, your knees, your toes, and you push up as one unit. Okay, so let's remember to keep those arms nice and close by, and we don't want our hips to sag. Okay, we want our hips and shoulders to come up at the same rate. Make sure you break those up so you can keep a good quality with that. The goblet squats are a little bit different than what we're used to. I'm just going to use a lightweight. For the compete division, it's 35 or 50. For the Move Hard, it's a backpack, anything you want to use. I'm just going to use this dumbbell for now. Okay, so for the goblet squats, what they want you to do, though, is have it in the front rack position on one of your shoulders. Okay, so you can hold it like this, but we typically do it like this. They specifically cited in the standards they want it in the front rack position. Okay, and they did say you could squat clean the first one. So hip crease below your knees, core nice and tight, keep that tripod position. Then you're going to go back to the hand release push-ups, and then you're going to go into dumbbell lunges. Again, they want this in a front rack position, okay? And then we want that. You're going to bring one leg forward, and you need to alternate. Make sure that that knee hits the ground, and try to push up from your heel to make sure your glutes and hamstrings are engaged. Okay, so we went over those dumbbell lunges. If you're doing that for the Move Hard division, they can say just put it on your back, anything, and they suggest a backpack. So you can put a backpack on your back and the same standard. And if you're in the Just Move division, you just want to do it unweighted. And we've done those lunges plenty at the gym for you guys to be able to, not need to think that one through too much. Then we're going to go back to our hand release push-ups, And the last one is we have a dumbbell, 70 suitcase dumbbell carries is what they're calling it. But essentially what it is, it's a deadlift with a heavier dumbbell on one side. So you need to come down, head needs to touch, and up. So remember, you're loading those glutes and hamstrings every time. Okay, and you can switch at will. If you're doing the unweighted, the single-legged, all they want you to do is, we do these a lot in our warm-ups, is come back, incline, and touch the ground. Okay, and if you need to, you can use a chair, something to balance. Make sure you keep that knee out. Try to keep your weight on your glutes and hamstrings. And again, if you're using that 50 to 35 pound dead dumbbell, up, load those glutes and hamstrings every time. Okay guys, there's a lot going on in this workout. It does look like a lot of fun. Just keep moving through at a steady pace. You know, don't come out of the gate too fast. Just pretend you're at the gym, you're with everybody around you. Question of the day is going to be super easy. We are going to have another Zoom meeting this Saturday, 8:30 or 9. Please put the comment, your preferred time in the comments, and we'll go with what the majority wants. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Zoom. We're going to have a good time.